All right, you guys, what's going on? This your boy Town B is back with another one. Back with another one. All right, so um, we're gonna talk about the final press conference that took place in Hollywood, Los Angeles area, and the comments made by one Ryan Garcia's father. And we're gonna break it down. We're gonna dissect it, and my thing is gonna be the aftermath. I want to see what content creators are going to say in reference to what Ryan Garcia's father said pertaining to the Haneys. But let me talk about the overall press conference. Give me 1 second. And by the way, LeBron James, I think, is 9 points away from, hitting the 40,000 mark, which will be a remarkable plight in LeBron James' historic Hall of Fame career. At the end of the day, I don't want to continue to have this LeBron versus Michael conversation about the GOAT and whatnot. LeBron has he has his place in history as far as one of the best that ever did it. So does Michael Jordan. It is what it is. But anyway, give me 1 second. All right, so tickets, they're doing they're doing pre-sale tickets, but all around tickets will be available, if I'm not mistaken, on the 5th. But they didn't started selling tickets. From what I heard already, they sold already today. I heard that they sold like close to 2,000 tickets. So at the end of the day, the fight is gonna sell. And by the way, people that were saying that the lowest tickets were $500, that's a lie. They got tickets going for $240, and once they make all tickets available, the tickets will be cheaper. So just stop it. We all know who's praying for this fight to fail, and I'll talk about that in another video. But just looking at the overall demeanor of Ryan Garcia, um, it was funny. Devin asked him, was he gonna pull out of this fight? And Ryan Garcia was acting like he didn't want to really answer the question. Like I said, I don't trust Ryan Garcia. Now, somebody told me that Ryan Garcia revealed some telling information, some information that nobody asked for. And then, he put up that picture of Devin Haney. Now I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. Give me 1 second. Let me go grab my glasses right quick. All right, so yeah, I'm wondering if Ryan Garcia is even gonna make it to fight night, because we got a long way to go before you know April the 20th. Let's just hope Ryan Garcia can make it. Now, Ryan Garcia, as you guys know, posted a video. He posted a video. Oh, I'm gonna talk about that. I'm gonna talk about that in a minute too. I'm gonna talk about that chopped and screwed video that Ellie Setback put on his channel. Listen, we all know that Ellie Setback is a Tank Davis apologist. Anybody could tell that that video was chopped and edited. If you watch YouTube videos, most of us have the parental vision and the optics to see when something is pieced together, special effects, AI, whatever you want to call it. Anybody could tell that video was edited and pieced together. But once again, this guy shows you just bits and pieces. But like I said, I get it, Ellie. Tank is your guy, but you pushing a false narrative. Show the whole entire video and show both sparring sessions. Show the sparring session where they said they left with money. Show the sparring session where Floyd Mayweather Sr. said that Haney like he put pause on Tank Davis. So, show the whole thing. Now, it's funny though. It's funny that Floyd Mayweather wants to leak footage. And see, this is what I'm trying to tell you. Floyd trying to leak footage to Ryan Garcia to have like some kind of mental edge. So it's obvious that Floyd is rooting for Ryan Garcia. And this is what I'll be talking about with Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather is a hater. Now, it's funny when Floyd Mayweather started that whole movement, basically not to let people see or watch him sparring, not to film any sparring session, because Floyd, got beat up by some white dude. And that's where all that started. And Floyd made sure the footage didn't show up and all that kind of stuff. Why don't Floyd release that footage? Says he like releasing footage of other people, but that's what I'll be trying to tell you. Floyd is a hater, just like he tried to sabotage the fight by trying to talk Ryan Garcia out of the fight. But let's just hope that Ryan Garcia makes it to the fight. And I could tell you something else. Everybody knows that you ain't supposed to post no videos of you smoking marijuana. Okay? Because the New York State Athletic Commission could suspend Ryan Garcia. So it kind of looked like he was trying to find a way out of that fight. You're not supposed to smoke marijuana. You're not supposed to smoke marijuana before a fight, even though it's not a PED, but it is on the list of banned substance that you can't have in your system, going into and post fight. So let's, what I'm saying? Let's just stop the cap. But like I said, that video that got released that Ellie posted, and ain't nobody hating, but I'm just telling the truth. I mean, come on and post the entire video. Let us see the whole video. I want to see the whole video. But yeah, let's just hope Ryan makes it to the fight. Now, Ryan's gonna have a built-in excuse if and when he loses. He's gonna say he had mental issues. He had a lot of problems outside of boxing and all that kind of stuff. He's already giving you guys an excuse. He's doing exactly what Errol Spence was doing, talking about, I'm not feeling good, and it's been a struggle for me to make 147. Like Errol Spence was putting that out, saying, I struggled to make 147. I've been struggling. I've been at 140, 47 long. Errol Spence was putting that bug in people's ear, long before the fight actually was signed and sealed, and Terrence Crawford delivered that ass whooping on Errol Spence. All this stuff is documented. So, I mean, come on, man. Let's not play no games. Now, there's people making excuses. Of course, Black people are making excuses for the comments by Ryan Garcia's father in regards to the comment made about having nappy head. Bill said that Ryan's father had a toupee. We all know that toupees can be worn by men of all nationalities. But you said nappy head, which is a reference to Black people. I'm not your boy. I'm not your boy. Like, if you dude, I'll get rid of you in a second if you say something stupid. I'm not your boy. I'm not hating. The only person that's hating is you. Stop coming over here crying because I'm not saying what you want me to hear. Stop acting like a little bitch. And just soak it up. If you don't like what I'm saying, you can get the hell off my channel. Stop acting like a little hoe, dude. I said what I said. I stand on it, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. Stop trolling my channel, punk. But anyway, like I said before, the sparring session was chopped and screwed. It was pieced together. I came with facts, just like I came with facts that Devin Haney, last 4 fights, outsold Tank Davis last 4 fights. That was fact. So at the end of the day, we all know that when you refer to somebody having nappy head, you referring to a black person, a melanated person. We all remember Don Imus nappy-headed hoes comments, and that got him in a world of trouble. So if anybody to say that wasn't a racial slur, it's a flat-out racial slur. Toupees can be worn by any type of dude, no matter what race. They made it racial. But you know the conscious cops, the black conscious cops that love to tell us, hey, don't make stuff about race. Now, keep in mind, these were the same people crying about Devin Haney saying that he would never lose to a white boy. Everybody pushed the record button and made videos and gave their opinion. But then, of course, you got people trying to cape, because you know that's black people for you, because they're view whores. They don't have no standards. They don't have no substance. At the end of the day, even Keyshawn Davis, he spoke on it. He said, well, dang, I didn't know it was kind of racist. But he said, at the end of the day, I'm still going to the fight. He said, then when I thought about it, if it wasn't a problem, why did Derrick James, tap Ryan Garcia's father, say, hey, chill with that? Now, keep in mind, remember, everybody was trying to make it look like Derrick James and Errol Spence was so militant that they didn't tolerate this kind of stuff. They was power to the people, but yet Derrick James, once again, letting some dude that ain't black disrespect his people, even though he said, hey, chill with that. Now, I promise you, the next time you see Derrick James, I guarantee you he gonna talk around it. Or he might say he talked to him about it. Now, I want to see if Ryan Garcia's father gonna issue a statement apologizing. Because, when we do something, people always demand an apology. People always demand an apology. Keep in mind, don't you remember when Adrian Broner, which wasn't remotely racial, everybody was just appalled that he said that when he said anybody can get it. He said you can be American, you can be African. I just happened tonight whoop a Mexican. And they made it look like he said something that was just horrific. But see, that's what they do with us. They put 2 on the 10. They like to enhance anything that we do. But then when we point something out, then everybody want to get silent. They want to pull the, oh man, you guys are taking this way too serious, or you guys are, you guys are too emotional. But then people that wasn't even black had something to say about Devin Haney's comments towards Lomachenko. But then these dudes were nowhere to be found when Abel Sanchez was talking about black fighters don't steal, black fighters don't do this, black fighters don't do that. Now, I saw a video. I'm not going to say who it is. I saw a dude that made a racial statement in reference to blacks, and he wasn't white. He was, the same nationality as Ryan Garcia, but I'm not going to say who it is. And I heard him. And the person that recorded him saying it, was just like him. But the person that seen it, he wasn't supposed to let nobody else see it. Now, I'm protecting him and I'm protecting their friendship. But it's out there. Now, I wonder if that video miraculously get leaked. I wonder what people gonna say. Because this is what they always try to do to black people. They always try to dumb us down. They try to shame us for speaking our minds. It's done to us by everybody. It's done to us by our own women in our community. Black women try to shame us, coming up with these, fake titles and labels for us. When they try to disrespect us, call it us sassy and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to make a video in reference to that. But Ryan Garcia's father was totally out of pocket. Now what if Bill Haney would have returned fire and said, y'all need to go back to wherever y'all came from. Y'all need to be deported. Or y'all need to go to, or should have said, or he could have said, you know what, we was in New York and we already know New York have an immigration problem. So y'all can go back to wherever you came from with those immigrants. Y'all can get on the bus and leave with them and go back to you came from. Then everybody would have been calling Bill racist. Everybody would have been mad at Bill. But then Ryan Garcia's father makes a racial comment towards Bill Haney. Then everybody is trying to talk around it. They don't want to have a discussion about it. But then, like I said, you had the black conscious cops, like I said, who are just nothing but a bunch of cowards. And like I said before, it's a whole bunch of them out here. You know, it's funny how a lot of people will think that you referring to them. It's a whole bunch of them dudes that built their channel off like talking about black people, cooning, and being a handkerchief head. But then when somebody just talk about dudes like that, all of a sudden they think you specifically talking about them. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna make this very clear. I'm just talking about people in general. If you think I'm personally talking to you, then that's your guilt. That means you know what you're doing is wrong. Why even respond to me? And like I said, a lot of these dudes on here, they can dish it out, but they can't take it. How many dudes have you seen use the same old formula, talk about the LDBC, talk about 7-8, then they reach a certain amount of subs, and then they channel don't move. Then it reaches peak and then it don't move because after a while, people get tired of that. I'm one of the most original channels on here. I can go from talking boxing, politics, to just a lot of different issues. But a lot of people can't do that. If your channel is predicated on talking about another dude, says a lot about you. You basically displaying that you don't have no real talent. And that's basically what was going on. But Ryan Garcia's father was completely out of pocket. It was no reason to bring up the nappy head stuff. And then at the same time, all of them were freaking out. Ryan Garcia's mother was freaking out. You know, freaking out. Wouldn't let Bill talk like a typical woman. You can't really have a debate with a woman for the most part. That's why I'll be doing these panels, because a lot of times when you try to do discussions and panels and all this kind of stuff, you know, a lot of times women are so emotional, they won't let you get a word edgewise in. And then especially if it looked like you're winning a debate or winning a discussion, they really will try to overtalk you. So that's really why I don't be participating in panels and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, because I remember when I did one with Rural Combat Sports, and it was some light-skinned lady on there, and I was trying to get my point across, and she was some PBC apologist, and she kept like trying to talk over me, and I was finna go off on her. But you know, I kept my composure. But yeah, as far as Ryan Garcia's father go, well, you know, he just showed what type of dude he really is and what his thought process is. And this whole thing about Bill being a pimp and all that kind of stuff, whatever Bill did in his past life, he turned his life around. Nobody's perfect. It's funny if you started digging into the past of some of these dudes on here, you would be surprised what you will find out. And I don't know what it is about this, you know, this pimp stuff. You can make an argument that that's kind of racial, referring to a black man as a pimp. And then Ryan Garcia posted that video of Devin Haney with P. Diddy, and he was trying to insinuate something. And you know, Ryan Garcia need to worry about what's going on in his personal life, because there done been people that done said stuff about him. My thing is, so you gonna post a picture of Devin Haney hanging out with P. Diddy, but your promoter, Oscar De La Hoya, got pictures of him in a fucking dress, pent up against the wall. Okay? So you sure, Ryan, you want to go that route? You want to insinuate something about Devin and P. Diddy? And I'm going to say something else too, because I'm really going to speak on this whole P. Diddy thing. So now every nigga that take a picture or didn't met up with P. Diddy, he you know what I'm saying? He did something to him. Y'all black people need to knock that stuff off. Just like the thing with the Meek Mills thing. This dude could be some dude that's just lying. He mad at P. Diddy because him and P. Diddy might have possibly did something, and he feeling sour about it. And he said a Philadelphia rapper. He didn't specifically say Meek Mills, but people just thought it was Meek Mills. And Meek Mills already came out and said that ain't true. So as far as I'm concerned, Meek Mill said it ain't true. It ain't true. I'm not finna just keep dwelling on that kind of stuff. And that's why I keep saying black people need to stop doing that. And that's just real. That's just real talk. Ryan Garcia got some nerve posting that picture. And by the way, that picture is hella old. That picture is like from out the 2020. That picture is at least 3 or 4 years old. So like I said before, Ryan, you sure you want to go that route? You sure you want to go that route? How long you been with Oscar De La Hoya? Is that why you get so emotional when it pertains to Oscar De La Hoya? Is that why y'all had a rocky relationship you have? I'm just saying, man, you like, come on, Ryan. Come on, Ryan. You knew better than it. Like, you should have known better than to try to go that route. That was easy that was easy to come with a comeback. I'm talking about, come on, man. That was like, come on, man. You set yourself up for that one. Now I could be unprofessional. I could post in pictures of Oscar De La Hoya, but I'm gonna leave it alone. But I'm just saying, Ryan, come on, man. You don't want to go that route, bro. You don't want to go that route. Come on, man. Keep it clean, man. You turning this into something else. You crossing the line, man. Don't turn it into that. You already then turned it into a circus, but that's cool. That's going to help sell the fight. That's going to help promote the fight. But I'm just saying, man, come on, man. You posted that picture and your promoter, Oscar De La Hoya, got pictures of him dressed in women's clothes, pent up against the wall. And then we know that we know your promoter, Oscar De La Hoya, got a long history of, playing with his nose. And y'all street dudes know what playing with your nose mean. So I'm just saying, Ryan, you sure, Ryan, you want to go that route? Come on, man. Don't play them kind of games, bro. Because it's easy to return fire with that. I mean, come on, man. Don't do that, bro. I get it. You trying to promote the fight, that's fine. But when you start trying to make reference to somebody possibly, living an alternative lifestyle or being into different type of things, you crossing the line, especially if it ain't true. And at the same time, what if it is true? It don't got nothing to do with you. It don't got nothing to do with me. That's all I'm saying. I don't be sitting up here worried about who a dude's sleeping with because I don't give a damn. Exactly, Vegas Mark. Ryan Garcia, he don't want to go that route. Come on, man. We could be making all kind of videos because those pictures of Oscar De La Hoya in a dress, those pictures are easy to find. Now, what if we start making memes and putting that on Ryan Garcia's social media accounts, or making videos pieced together with him standing next to Oscar De La Hoya, while he's dressed in women's clothes? And then somehow, some way, Floyd Mayweather had to try to find a way to make himself involved in this fight by sending Ryan Garcia those edited, chopped and screwed sparring session. Anybody with common sense could see that those videos or that particular video was pieced together. So let's see the second sparring session. Well, I'm trying not to go that route. I don't want to be sitting up talking about Ryan Garcia and all that kind of stuff. But come on, man, don't try to put no pictures of Devin Haney with P. Diddy. I know P. Diddy's name is dirty right now, and it ain't, what I'm saying, his name is kind of, tainted. But at the same time, dude, you still with Oscar De La Hoya. You stayed with Oscar De La Hoya when them pictures when them pictures showed up of him and dressed in women's clothing, ain't nobody questioning you. What's going on? We could be doing the same thing. We could be saying, hey, what's going on with you and Oscar? And we know your promoter Oscar De La Hoya have a long history of substance abuse. Because we could be spreading rumors about Oscar and Canelo. We could be spreading rumors about you and Oscar. But like, come on, man, don't go that route, dude. Don't go that route, bro. You don't want them. You don't want that kind of smoke. You don't want that kind of. You don't want that kind of smoke, Ryan. You don't want us. You don't want us to return fire. And you need to tell your daddy to watch it with those remarks, man. Yeah, hey, shout out to my boy Mark. Yeah, and you got Bernard Hopkins talking like you got Bernard Hopkins telling people to meet him in the bathroom and all that kind of stuff. Listen, man, I done been in the system. I didn't make it to the pen, but I've been in the county quite a few times. Everybody know in the pen, either two things happen in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Either two things happen in the bathroom or the shower. That's why they tell you don't drop the soap. You sit up talking about I'm the bathroom dude. Like, bro, what are you talking about, man? I'm like, bro, Russell Westbrook. What? Dude, what is you talking about? You the bathroom dude. My G. That's all I'm saying. So you come on, Ryan. Yeah, don't do that. Don't make this messy. Don't make this messy. You talking about Bill being a pimp. But didn't Bernard Hopkins go to jail for robbing like an elderly lady? Didn't Bernard Hopkins go? I forgot what he went to jail for, but didn't Bernard Hopkins go to jail for like trying to rob an elderly lady? Isn't that why he went to prison? I mean, come on, man. Somebody look up and see why Bernard Hopkins went to jail. Somebody check and see why Bernard Hopkins went, because I could have sworn he went to jail for like trying to rob an elderly person. He didn't even go in for doing some real street work, man. Like get caught with a bird or something like that, man. Or get caught with some weapons. Yeah, I know he went to prison for robbery, but I heard he tried to rob an elderly person. But I don't know. So that's what I'm saying. You sit up trying to talk about Bill, calling Bill a pimp when Bernard Hopkins is a convicted felon. Oscar De La Hoya is a cokehead, a known cokehead, and a cross-dresser. But you trying to like, come on, Ryan. Is you stupid? I mean, dude, is you stupid? So I'm just saying, man. They need to keep it. They don't need to be going that route. But that's what I was trying to tell you, man. Ryan Garcia. That's what I was trying to tell you, man. I can make a long video about this fake. Yeah. I could just go that route, but I'm gonna keep it cool though. But I'm just saying, Ryan, tell your daddy to shut the hell up, man. Don't be saying no stuff like that, man. You don't want to go that route, bro. You don't want to go that route, man. Well, no reason to be talking about somebody got nappy hair, but then when Angel Garcia said that, and then people tried to say, well, they brought up his hair. Okay, he said a toupee. Anybody can wear a toupee. They got black men that wear toupees. They got white men that wear toupees. They got Mexican men that wear toupees. They got Asian men that wear toupees. You turned into a race. Oh, you got nappy hair. And actually, they don't. Actually, they don't have nappy hair. Bill don't got no dreads. And neither do Devin. But I saw people trying to make excuse. Well, they brought up his hair first, but he didn't say nothing racial in regards to this. He didn't say he didn't say we could go to the burrito truck. He didn't say nothing about his ethnicity. Nothing about his ethnic background. Ryan Garcia's dad made it racial. But then every time you look around, you got, like I say, these conscious cops that be trying to police black channels, telling black boxing channel, hey, let's not make this about race. Shut y'all coon asses up. Every one of y'all, man. Yeah, toupees are universal. There ain't nobody that go, man, there ain't nobody that go to a hair shop and say, let me get a Mexican toupee. Or let me get, you know what I'm saying? Let me get the white toupee. Let me get the Asian toupee. Like, man, come on, man. Stop making excuses for that. So what was Angel Garcia's excuse for calling Keith Thurman out his name? Oh, I thought that was cap. I thought Bill was just being sarcastic, but I mean, I never saw the sparring sessions, but I heard they 3-3. I heard they 3-3. But my thing is, why Ryan Garcia is trying to post a picture, and here's the thing, though. Why is they trying to attach Tank Davis to this fight? Tank need to be worried about what's going to happen with him. It appears to me that Tank's team is trying to latch on to Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia, and I'm going to tell you why later on. It's out of fear. It's out of fear. It's been real quiet in Tank land since I came up with that video proving that Devin Haney is a draw, because Devin Haney has outsold, in his last fight, Devin Haney has outsold Tank Davis. Tank Davis' last 4 fights versus Devin Haney's last 4 fights. Devin Haney has outsold Tank Davis. So this narrative that they was pushing that Devin Haney can't carry a fight, he don't have a fan base, he can't, that's a lie. It's cap. It's cap. Yeah, we know Tank. We know Tank need Devin, and we know he trying to latch on to him. We know he trying to latch on. And like I said, as far as Floyd Mayweather goes, that's what type of dude Floyd Mayweather is. Floyd Mayweather is a jealous, hating ass dude. Somehow, some way, Floyd Mayweather trying to attach his name to this fight. He got people talking about him because he sent that footage to Ryan Garcia, and I guess Ryan Garcia sent it to Ellie Setback. Now, I have an idea I got an idea of who basically found that P. Diddy footage. And I have an idea who did that. And I just want to say, dude, you wrong for that, bro. You wrong for that. Nobody don't want to go into no fight or be having these streams and people bringing that shit up. Nobody don't want to talk about that stuff. Nobody wanted to go into this fight talking about that kind of stuff, man. But like I said, Ryan, he left. Ryan put that out there, but he left himself to get countered and dropped. You talked about Devin and trying to bring up his father, but then, like I said, look at your promoter. Look at your co-promoter, Bernard Hopkins. It's all kind of issues with Golden Boy. So there you have it. But anyway, you guys, appreciate you being here. I'll be back with more in a little bit.